Repetition is one of the most effective tools in psychological programming. From advertising to music to propaganda, repeating a message enough times causes the brain to absorb it, often bypassing critical thinking. Repetition taps into neural acceptance and entrainment, where repeated exposure forms patterns in the subconscious. Radio and popular music often repeat the same lyrics, the same hooks, the same messages on a loop across stations, different genres around the realm. The content is hypersexual, often violent. It makes one feel hopeless, and it disconnects us from the meaning of life and humanity. Rhythm and melody are especially effective at bypassing the logical filters of the mind. The radio acts as a constant incantation device, broadcasting malevolent mantras across the realm under the guise of entertainment. Once corporate-controlled radio became a thing, you get a playlist of like 30 songs repeating the same spells over and over. These messages get embedded into the listener's psyche. The reason the system may do this could be energetic entrainment. You broadcast low frequencies across the realm all the time, everywhere you go. It causes people to be anxious, depressed, angry. It can tear down their electromagnetic energy field and make it easier for malevolent attachments to leech onto someone and harvest their energy. It's a hijacking of the emotional body. Music has a direct link to the heart, and it's also a type of hypnosis. Certain song hooks act like affirmations. I am nothing without you. Or Jelly Rolls, I am not okay. Or that Blue Strip song that's out right now that says, you don't know it, but it's about to be a war, yeah. Elders weren't simply being crazy when they feared rock and roll. They sensed the spiritual disruption. They saw the potential where this could go, and they weren't wrong. Rock and roll introduced rebellion, but not in a healthy way, more in an unruly rejection of structure, conscience, and values. The beat and rhythm taps into primal urges, which bypasses logic. And lyrics have transitioned from very playful and happy and romantic to very dark, despair, rage, indulgence. And then the idolization of artists replaced connection with the sacred. We're so fixated on the stars in Hollywood, we forgot about the stars in the sky. The elders recognized it was being hijacked, basically. Popular music acts as a cultural hypnosis. It tells you what to desire, status, sex, substances, how to behave, be very numb or reactive, and what matters. Image over essence. You know, your ice and your cars. Forget the heart. This becomes self-reinforcing because the masses then begin to demand the stuff that they hear in the music. They were conditioned to crave these things. And then it leads to this feedback loop that strengthens the programming. Not all music is corrupt. The system is. Music in its pure form is one of the most powerful tools we have for healing and soul growth and elevation. That's exactly why it was targeted. The system targeted music through the use of needing a record label, through changing the frequency. They weaponized it. It's 440 hertz instead of a natural 432 hertz. It's been over-commercialized. Once the sacred became industrialized, it became a lot easier to weaponize the sound against the soul. The radio's not just entertainment. It's subconscious entrainment, broadcasting mantras of despair and division under the veil of rhythm and a beat. We need to return to soul-based music, whatever that looks like for you, and also recognize that silence can be more healing than corrupted music. Have a good day.